Hello you guys, welcome to Nisha's World, and today on Nisha's World I will be showing you how to cook collard greens fast. I will be showing you a fast method on how to cook collard greens, okay? Alright, and I'll also be showing you other things. Alright, let me show you what I have. So, I have a bag of collard greens which I purchased from Sam's Club, okay? I will be using bacon, okay? I know some people don't like bacon, but that's what I'll be using. My seasonings I will be using Lorry seasoned salt. This one is 25% less sodium, okay? I'll be using cayenne pepper made by Zatarain, Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, black pepper. Also, I'll be using a sweet onion and a red onion. Okay, I have salt. I also have salt because I'm going to give my collard greens a salt bath, okay? Alright, so I have made me a bath of water for my collard greens and I've poured in some salt. So now I'm about to wash my greens. I'm going to put in half a bag. Okay, and I just wash it in salt water just in case it has like any bugs or anything like that in it, you know, in between packaging from the store, from the ground. You know, you just want to wash that out. You just never can be too sure. Okay, so I'm going to just let that sit there for a minute, and what I have over here is I have me a pot of water. I have some water boiling, okay, and then I'm going to scramble up me some bacon. So I'm going to pre-cook some bacon. Alright, we're going to let it finish cooking inside of the collard greens, and I'm just going to scramble it around a little bit because I want to get that bacon grease off of that bacon so that I can put it into the collard greens, okay. Also, I'm going to mix in a little vegetable oil. Alright, so while I'm letting that water boil and the bacon cook, I'm going to go and cut up me some onions and some garlic, okay? I'm going to cut up my sweet onion and my purple onion, and then I have 3 cloves of garlic, which I've got out of this jar, okay? It's already, you know, peeled and it's soft, so it'll be easier to cut, okay? So let me go ahead and cut up my onions. However you like. Doesn't have to be cute. Now I'm cutting up my purple onion. Onion's getting to me. Okay, then I'm going to cut up my garlic. Mince my garlic. Okay, so I'm finishing up cutting up my garlic. Alright, I'm just cutting it kind of small. And you can cut your onions and your garlic as finely as you like, okay? And I'm just putting it all into one bowl, the onions and the garlic. May need to go back. Check my pieces. Alright. So now I'm about to add my ingredients, okay? I'm going to put my collard greens in the pot and add my ingredients. Alright, so I put my collard greens into the pot. Before I did that, I took out some of the stems. You may want to do that as well. Alright, also I will be putting less than half of a cup of sugar in there as well to take out any bitterness taste. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put in some black pepper. Just sprinkle some black pepper in there. I'm going to use my 25% less sodium lauryl seasoned salt in there. Just going to sprinkle it. I want a little kick, so that's why today I'm going to put a sprinkle of cayenne pepper. Alright. And I love me some Tony Chachere's Creole season, so I'll also put a sprinkle of that. Alright. So I have scrambled up my bacon. Alright. And I'm going to put my bacon with my bacon grease in there as well. Sprinkle in my sugar. Okay. And I'm not going to use all of that. Alright. Now I'm going to add in my onions and my garlic. Making a mess. Okay. And I won't use all of that, but I will put my pieces of garlic in there. Alright. So yeah. This is what it looks like so far. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up on high. So we're going to start it on high and we're going to put a lid on it, okay? And that is how we're going to cook it fast. We're going to start our collard greens on high and they should cook about an hour and 30 minutes, okay? I'll be back. Alright, so while I'm waiting on my collard greens to cook, I'm going to do something else, okay? Because I'm cooking a full Sunday dinner today. Alright, so I'm going to make some macaroni. I won't tell you step by step how to do it, but I will show you as I do it, okay? And I will be using this Velveeta cheese, okay? And some mild cheddar and mozzarella. Alright, so you see our collard greens are cooking, alright? They're going to be one color at first, and then as they start to change color, that's how you'll know when they're getting tender. Alright, but I'm going to put my macaroni noodles on and I'm going to bring them to a boil. Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to give you an update on how our collard greens is going, okay? Whew! There is some heat in this kitchen, but you know what they say, if you can't stand it, you better get out. Alright, so I'm just show you what's going on. Ooh, you see all that steam. Alright, so the collard greens are boiling. We're going to let that boil on high for about 30 minutes. And you see the macaroni noodles are boiling as well. Okay, I put a little oil in the macaroni water along with salt. Okay. Alright, so while I'm waiting on the collard greens to cook for 30 minutes on high and waiting on the macaroni noodles to cook, I'm going to do a little prepping. Okay. I'm going to cut up me a little bit of this Velveeta cheese, okay? I'm going to use cubes of this in my macaroni and cheese. Also, I'm going to use this milk. Oop, made a mess. I'm going to use this milk right here into my macaroni and cheese. I'll be back. Let me clean this mess up. Alright guys, so I'm back to give you an update on everything now that I've got that mess cleaned up. Alright, so let's check on our collard greens. Okay, see, it's not as steamy. It's still on high. Still have it on high. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. So we already noticed some little color change. I'm sorry. It's getting darker. Alright, and you may notice that the water is evaporating. So you may want to add about 2 cups of water to it, because that's going to happen. It's going to evaporate during the process of cooking, and you may have to add water. I'm not going to add anything right now. I'm just going to let it keep cooking, and in a bit I'll add 2 cups of water. Let's look at our macaroni noodles. Okay, they are still cooking. They're not really boiling, so that's how you know. Alright, you guys, so sorry about all the steam, okay? But let me show you what I'm doing while I'm still waiting on our collard greens and macaroni and cheese to cook. I did a little prepping, as I said I would do. I cut up a little bit of this Velveeta cheese into cubes. Alright, so yes, I just cut up my cheese in cubes, waiting on the noodles to get done, and then I will add it. Okay guys, so just to give you an update, I did go ahead and add about 3 cups of water to my collard greens, okay? And my macaroni noodles are ready, so let me let you take a look. still have the collard greens on high. Okay, they are still cooking on high. Alright. So here is my macaroni noodles. Okay, I have turned them off. They are tender. You don't want them to be too tender because you still got to cook them in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to about 350, okay? And then I'm going to drain all of the water off of my macaroni noodles. Okay, you guys, so I have poured off of the water and I have poured in my can of milk. Alright, and I have put my cubes of cheese in there and I mixed it together, and I'm going to just wait for that to melt, okay? Alright, so while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and prep my macaroni and cheese pan. I'm going to put butter all over the base of my pan so that when I pour my macaroni and cheese in there and it cooks, it will not stick, okay? So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Alright, so it is time for an update on our collard greens and our macaroni and cheese, right? Alright, so I still have my collard greens on high. Okay, this is what they look like. You see progress. So the water has evaporated again, so I probably need to add about 2 to 3 more cups again. But you do see the color change. It's getting darker, okay? I won't actually put my collard greens on medium until I put my macaroni and cheese in the oven, because it'll take about 45 minutes for the macaroni and cheese to cook. Alright, now you see the cheese, the Velveeta cheese, is melting inside of the macaroni. Alright, and I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to sprinkle in a little black pepper. Okay, I'm just going to mix. Alright, you guys, so I'm still cooking my collard greens on high. I will put them on medium when I put my macaroni and cheese in the oven to be baked, okay? Alright, so the cheese has melted in with the milk and the macaroni, so I buttered the pan and I'm gonna go ahead and dump the macaroni in there, okay? Get it all out. Okay. Alright, so I have lightly scrambled 4 large eggs, okay? And I'm going to put it into the macaroni. And I'm going to mix it up. Mix it up real good. Alright, so I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese, okay? And I'm going to stir that up as well till it melts. Okay, that's what it looks like as it's melting. Okay. And then I'm going to top it off with some mild cheddar, okay? Alright, you guys, so I have my macaroni and cheese topped off. I'm about to put it in the oven, and then I'm going to put my collard greens on medium, okay? Okay, you guys, so I've put the macaroni and cheese in the oven, and we're going to cook it for about 40 to 45 minutes. I've put the collard greens on low. Let me let you, well, not low, but medium, okay? Let me let you take a look at it. Okay, so you definitely see that they're in the process of getting done. You see the water has evaporated, so I'm going to add about 3 more cups. Alright, so I'm warming up some grease so that I can fry some chicken wings. Okay, I have put it on about 7. Okay, so let me show you. I'm about to wash my chicken. I told you every time I'm about to cook some chicken wings or some pork chop, I always wash my meat in water, cold water and vinegar, okay? So I'm just letting it soak, okay? And then I'm going to rinse it off real good, but it's soaking in cold water and vinegar. Okay, you guys, so I have washed my chicken. All right, here it is. And what I've put on top of it is some onion powder. I love onion powder, okay? So, yes, I've sprinkled a heavy amount of onion powder. Remember that onion powder does not have a salty taste, okay? So, I've showed you guys on another tutorial on how to fry chicken for beginners. But if you don't have the time, you're kind of in a rush, but you need to put you a meal together, all right? I use this for my chicken, okay? It's Kentucky Colonel seasoned flour. And with this, you do not have to season your chicken, okay? You just take it out, pour it into a bag. Alright. Throw in your chicken. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that good. Alright. So I'm about to give you an update on the collard greens, okay? We are on medium. Oh, they are looking so good. It smells so good in here. I got my chicken going, okay? You see it's bleeding. Okay, guys, so everything is done, alright? And let me show you the final results. Here are our collard greens that took about an hour and 45 minutes to cook, okay? Looking good. And I'm just going to show you the rest of my Sunday meal. Here is my chicken, okay? I cooked my chicken kind of hard so I can get that pretty golden brown color, and I know it's done. Alright, here's my mac and cheese. Alright, so it's just like a golden color. I don't want it too dark and definitely not light. You want to know that it's done. And the other day I cooked some spaghetti, so I saved some cornbread that I frozen and I just took back out. So here it is. Final results. Now you know how to cook collard greens fast. Let's do a recap. So basically, the main thing that you need to know about cooking collard greens fast is that you need to start it off on high for about 45 minutes, okay? And that'll reduce the time from 3 hours to under 2 hours. Alright, so if you like today's tutorial on how to cook collard greens quick on Nisha's World, make sure that you like and subscribe, okay? Thank you guys for watching.